folks, welcome back to the Origins Summer Preview 2017 with the Dice Tower. I'm Mark and I'm here with Frank from B&B Games Studio.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? So tell us about this cool looking game.
This is Destiny Aurora Renegades. It's the only sci-fi game I know of that has both space battle at the same time as your away team is on the planet doing a mission.
All right.
So yeah, so you're going to start out with a ship, so you're going to pick your ship, and then you're going to pick your crew.
Okay.
So your crew is all station specific, if I can find the cards. And so you have your engineers, you have your, where's my cards? Gotta be in here. Can't find them. Okay. So anyway, you have your crew has engineer, you have your weapons person, you have your navigation person, you have your commander, etc. And then, oh, they're right in front of me. Okay, that's why I couldn't find them, because they were in front of me. So if you see, there's this is her powers on the ship, and then if you turn it over, this is her powers on the planet.
Very cool. Okay.
So yeah, so your ship is going to land on a planet, and then it'll pick one of the docking stations. These will actually have 9 tiles each, plus the end caps. So we just couldn't get it all in the shot.
Yep.
So when your ship lands, then you're going to choose up to 3 of your crew members, which in this case I'm going to use 2, to then land on the planet.
Okay.
So then your ship's going to take back off and then engage up here. However, my weapons person is now on the ground. How am I firing?
How are you firing? Yeah.
I'm not going to fire anymore. So my communications person has to run over and then do weapons.
Okay.
So my ship is not firing as well anymore.
Nice.
It's firing, but not very well.
Right.
So you can be very strong on the planet and very weak in space. So it's a little bit of work placement at the same time as being very tactical and strategic about who you're placing what. So the main core game will come with 16 different missions.
Okay.
And each mission will be completely different than the other, so you may require different people on the planet. So you have 2 different factions. So you have the Renegades faction, which is your mercenaries, and then the Coalition, which is your space cops.
Okay.
So the missions are based on the villains. So they may have to abduct a princess, they may have to assassinate someone, they may have to steal plans, or whatever. So the space cops are there to try to stop them. Okay. So depending on what the mission is, you may need your engineer to hack something, you may need your medic to do a blood sample, or you may need your fighters completely on there. So that depends on what mission you're playing, and the mission will tell you what boards are needed, and then the rest will be random. So even if you're playing the same mission over again, it's probably going to be different.
Cool. How many figures do you have?
Okay, so the core game comes with 24 miniatures, all unique. So there's no duplicates. So it's 1 to 4 player game, so you can actually play AI for the thing. So, and on top of that, if you're playing 4 players, then there's 2 factions, so you're playing 2 versus 2.
Okay.
So you're teaming up with your saying, okay, what should we do? What you do this, I'll do that.
Right, that's awesome.
And it's basically you're telling a big story.
I like it.
So it's
super thematic.
Yes. Oh yeah. If you like story-based games, this is definitely a game for you. So on top of that, it's either single mission, depending on how much time you have with your group, or you can go campaign.
Campaign, nice.
So I wrote it like a movie.
Oh, good.
So the game comes with 3 different storylines. So if you're playing a storyline, you could say, I'm going to do 3 missions, then we're going to do the end, or we're going to do 5. Depends on how much your group gets together. So it's totally customizable to your group.
Nice.
Or personally, if you're playing a single player. So yeah, so if you're playing 3, then you're basically building your crew, you're building your ship up to that point. And then you have an epic ending, which could be an all-out war. Right. Or you may have to team up. All 4 ships may need to team up to beat a common enemy. Right. So
that's awesome. And does it have? You have a book, comic book tie-ins?
Yeah, I'll get there in a second. But here's, let me show you one of the bosses. So the brown ones don't come with the core game, but they come with standees. But these are all add-ons that you can purchase.
Oh wow! Look at this guy.
Yeah, look at the difference there.
He's awesome.
So yeah, when you need 4 crews to stand up against him.
That is so cool. Yeah.
And then on top of that, we have troop transports. What if it lands on the planet? It'll just disperse NPCs.
Wow.
So you and your team may want to team up with your villains to actually destroy that as well. Plus, we have a military satellite that'll pop around space and fire on the planet. So it's not just one board and then the other.
Right.
They're both very interactive.
Very cool.
So yeah, and you'll have enemy creatures that'll pop up and chase the highest initiative character, stuff like that. So yeah, you're definitely building an entire world.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
And then you talked about so the book actually came first.
Okay.
So this is available on Amazon. It's also available through BackerKit. I do sign them because I do my own delivery.
Oh, okay.
So, but the book came first. The second book is already out. The third book is almost completely finished, or not finished, but halfway done.
Right.
And so this tells you the backstory of the characters.
That's pretty cool.
So I actually used the backstory in the game.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So like,
getting more storytelling. I like that in games.
So like, here's Cunlor Thorn. Okay. He was a pretty nasty-looking guy.
Yeah.
So actually, on his planet side, you can see it says vengeance. If Jace and Cunlor are within range and line of sight, they each must engage for 1 round. So if they see each other, they got to go fight.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a bunch of those. Like I have other characters that will
rivals and stuff.
Yeah,
in the game.
if they're on the board, then they'll immediately gravitate towards that character.
Very cool.
So it's like a hunting type of situation.
That's neat. Okay, so when is it available?
Well, we're going to mass production right now, so we have a late pledge through Kickstarter right now.
Okay.
Where you can, pick up the extra figures and things to that effect. I'll be closing that down probably within the next week or so.
Okay.
Because we're going into mass production.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we're looking at the end of August for actual delivery.
Wow, fantastic.
And I know everybody's looking at that. Plus, if you order it, also comes with a free comic.
All right.
Yeah, so you can find out even more about the characters. It's actually an adaptation from the first book.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first issue anyway. So the second issue is just about done. And then we're going to be putting it out on Comixology and things to that effect.
Very cool. We'll look forward to that for sure. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, folks, we're going to shut the feed down for a little bit. We're going to take a break, but come back and see us around 1 o'clock. All right, thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.